everyone and welcome back. So today's video is, as you can see by the title, I am going to be showing you all of my eyeshadow palettes I've got. There is quite a few. I tend to forget like what I have. I won't lie, I've pulled out some and I'm like, oh my god, yeah, I have that. So I'm gonna go through and show you my most used eyeshadow palettes to my lesser used eyeshadow palettes. Yeah, so we're gonna get started. Also, don't mind the hair, I haven't brushed it out because I'll be doing that tomorrow because I'm in work early. So I've just kind of curled it ready. So the first palette, which I use all the time, is my James Charles palette. This was a gift for my birthday last year. One of the best gifts I've been given. And it was my first Morphe palette actually. And I love it. And I like it because it's got loads of different colours in, and we know I like to do colourful eyeshadow. So that's the first one. I then got the Morphe Hit the Lights palette. If you love bright eyeshadow, then I definitely recommend getting this because it's just incredible. The shimmer shades in it and the neon shades. I love this one. Yeah. Next, this is more of a recent purchase as well. It's the XX Revolution X-Ray Shadow Palette. I bought this before Valentine's Day. I haven't used this one as much recently. I might use this tomorrow. It's got loads of pinks in, which I love, and then lots of nice neutral shades in as well. The shimmers in this are gorgeous. I do like Revolution eyeshadow palettes. I haven't used them as much recently, and I am going to start getting back to those. So those are like my top 3 palettes I use all the time, and then I'm just going to kind of go through all the other palettes I've got. So the next palette is the 35H palette by Morphe. I actually haven't took the plastic thing out, so I want to try and remember the names. This one's got a good selection of colours in, lots of shimmers in this palette. I want more shimmery eyeshadows, but it's got lots of reds and lots of blues. I like this one quite a lot. I've used this one quite a bit recently, to be fair. Then I've got the Morphe 35B palette. I haven't used this one actually in like a while. This one's good for colours. Yeah, I like using this yellow for when I do like my all over yellow eyeshadow. I just think it's just the perfect like honey yellow. And I like to store those in my little toast holder. So I'll put them back in because they're on my desk and I'll show you how they look. So this is how they sit on my desk, so I can see them all and like pick them, because these are like my go-to everyday palettes. Okay, next I'm gonna just go for what's in front of me. This is actually more than an eyeshadow palette. It's like an eyeshadow palette on top, and then it's got blushes and bronzer at the side, and then this side it's got pigment, a lip gloss and glitters. Yeah, I got this palette not last Christmas, Christmas before, well just after. I did use it quite a bit when I first got it, but I've kind of just put it in my drawer and forgot about it. The packaging is so pretty. I hadn't heard of this brand before when I bought it. It's called Profusion. I do actually quite like their products. They're really nice. I love that packaging. If all packaging could look like that, that would be great. The next one is a Christmas gift. It's the Lorac 120 eyeshadow palette Summer Tones. And so basically it looks like this, and then it's got a little latch at the side, and you have more eyeshadow palettes. So it's just got loads and loads of colours. My aunt bought me this for Christmas, and I just love it. It's got so many colours. If I was going like away, I'd probably take something like this because it's got every colour I need, and I don't have to worry about taking multiple palettes. This one my sister gave me. It's the Revolution X Alexa Stone Instinct palette, and it's got a really big mirror, which is good, and it's just loads of, I like colour, like pretty much all my palettes are colour palettes, and it's just got each colour. Yeah, I don't use that one as much, I need to use that one more. This one's another Profusion one. This is the Frostbite palette from Profusion. I'll just open it. This one's got a big mirror in as well. I bought this one 2 Christmases ago, well just after Christmas, so like the other one. The pigment is actually really good in these shadows. Like, considering I'd never heard of the brand, their shadows are really good. Yeah, it's got quite a few neutral and sort of burnt orange tones in. This is more of a neutral palette, which is funny because the packaging's so in your face. But I like that one. I really like this gold shade in the middle. That's like my favourite shade in the palette. I don't use that one as much. I need to start using my palettes more. There's me like, I'm going to buy more palettes on payday. You don't even use the palettes you've got, Natalia. Maybe I should do a clear out. And then I've got this basket here of like ones I can just dip into, and that's on like the side. So these 3 palettes came as a set. They came in the box from Makeup Obsession that you could get at Christmas. I think there is still quite a few of those left. I definitely recommend getting it because the pigment is so good. This one is the Bougie palette. I like that one. I really like that colour, as you can tell, because I've dipped into it quite a bit. I feel like none of these like a lot of the colours in these palettes though don't go together, so I've had to use other palettes with them, which I don't mind. Or like I use the palettes together. This one's the glossy palette, which is very purple themed. These colours tend to go together, but in this one they don't. That's very cute. I like that. And then the other palette is the Shimmer Vibes palette, and these are all neutral tones. They look quite brown, but they come out quite red, which I didn't realise when I first started using them, but they are really nice. These all kind of go together. It's just this palette that they didn't go, which is a bit weird. Next is a Christmas present from my mum. It's GWA, which is Girls with Attitude. I really like their lashes that they do. And then this is their Jet Setter eyeshadow palette. I like the colours in this, especially the blues. Like I really like these 2 blues here. I might do a look with these soon. They're cute. Then my Secret Santa present. I was actually looking at this palette and then he bought it me, which is like crazy. My friend Kieran bought me this for Christmas. I used it in one of my videos. It is all pastel colours. They're so pretty. I love this lilac shade. That with this top would be a moment. Be very cute. Then the shadows I've got left, these shadow palettes I like either rarely use, or they're quite old, or I kind of just forget about them because I tend to use the colours with more in. Like this one's quite an old one, as you can tell. She's beat up, but she's been well loved. Revolution Regeneration palette, and there's just so many good colours. I do really like this. I use this one quite a lot at Halloween for like these colours to do like bruising and sort of cuts, but it is a good palette. Good palette, as we can tell, because we've hit pan on quite a few of the eyeshadows. We love it, especially the pinks as well. It gives me very Mean Girl vibes with those pinks. We've got Revolution, Life on the Dance Floor. This one's a sort of neutral / pinky red toned one as well. There's a few shades in this that I literally haven't used and wouldn't like. I don't know what to do with these ones, but I also kind of want to do a look with them. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I've used that one a bit. I did drop it as well, as you can tell. She's a clumsy queen. This one, I only really use it for one colour, and it's that one. It's such a good highlight, like for my inner corner. This is the Revolution Pro Supreme Eyeshadow in Captivate. The black has cracked and fallen out. The red has cracked and fallen out. I pretty much only use the white, and it's the perfect inner corner highlight. I love it. Next we've got the Skinny Dip Galaxy Gaze. I got this last Christmas. I do really like this palette actually. I feel like this is a good quad to have. It's very neutral, very nice, can't complain. Packaging's cute. This was a birthday present from a friend not a few years ago. It's the NYX Ultimate Brights palette. This is obviously when I was more, like I liked bright colours and like started to do more with them, so yeah, it's quite cute. I need to use this one more. To be fair, I've really gotten into the orange shade on that one and the pink, and that's kind of it. I like that one. Another Girls with Attitude palette. My mum got me this one. This is the Ultimate Goddess palette, and it looks like this. These are all very neutral shades. I like the shimmers in it. Their shimmers are quite good pigment, I'll give them that. Yeah, I prefer their eyelashes over their palettes because their eyelashes are gorgeous. They're so fluffy and they're not pasteurized either. So yeah. This is so old, oh my god. Smashbox Full Exposure. I literally don't use colours like this. It's so like, I use the shimmers, but even the shimmers I don't use that much. They're just not very touched because why don't, like this compared to all my other palettes, this is like so boring. I probably should use this. Although when I do like my fox eye, I don't know why I haven't picked this up and used this because this is like the perfect shades in. Anyway, the Naked 3 Urban Decay palette. Oh, all the shadows are all over the place. We love that. They've fallen out. Oh no. These are probably in the wrong order because over time I've bashed it around and it's fallen out. I did use this quite a lot when I was like, I don't know, like a few years ago when I didn't really know what I was doing with makeup, but thought I knew what I was doing with makeup. My mum like bought me these kind of things. And we don't use those now. Sorry, Mum. And then the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. I don't really use this one either. I really should when I do smoky things. I don't know why. I just tend to gravitate towards bigger palettes because they just have more in, rather than like dipping into loads of different palettes. I don't like doing that. But yeah, that is my palette collection. I'm trying to stop doing that. That is my palette collection. I've got a lot of palettes and I want to buy more. I think what I might do is clear some out, ready to make room for new ones, because like ones like that, I don't use them and I just feel like they're sitting here not getting used when somebody could be giving them love. I'll probably give them to my sisters, and if they're watching this they will probably love the sound of that. But yeah, those are my palettes and there will be more added to the collection soon. But that is it for now. I hope you enjoyed today's video and I'll see you again. Bye.